Welcome to Yap About It, your go-to podcast for everything pop culture. We're here to talk about the latest gossip, TV shows, music, and movies that keep us talking.
Yep, if it's blowing up your timeline or making those group chats go off, we're talking about it.
So grab your popcorn, your headphones, and maybe even a glass of wine, and let's yap about it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Yap About It. I'm Lauren.
I'm Elisa.
And I'm Christina. Today we're diving into your weekly dose of pop culture news and a few wild headlines you might have missed.
Let's yap about it. This week's episode of Yap About It, we're changing it up a little bit, focusing on the Cursed Child play in Broadway that we saw in New York over the Christmas holidays. So we'll be breaking down all of our thoughts, tips, advice, and of course, meeting Tom Felton, seeing him reprise his role as Draco Malfoy. He started his Broadway debut in November of 2025 and will be continuing it through May of 2026. So there's still time to go see him live, and also we will be here to give you some tips on how to meet him after the show. All right, first of all, let's get into some tips for before the show, because we definitely got there in plenty of time, I think, but there's always things that you're not going to know before you get there. So yeah, definitely plan to get there as early as possible. I think the stage door opens an hour before your playtime, but the concession lines do get super long really fast. They did a great job of getting everyone through in a really timely fashion.
Definitely.
But, you will still want to make sure you're able to get all your things and then have a chance to get to your seat and everything, go to the restroom before the play starts. So definitely want to get there as soon as the doors open, pretty much. And also, especially if you are going anytime soon, you want to plan for weather because that was our issue.
Yes.
It snowed the day that we went. So we had a lot of issues hiking through the snow to get to
we were trekking through the snow, and you could see me. I was like all bundled up in my puffer, and I lived in the Northeast for close to 5 years, so I was like leading the pack.
We're all like taking pictures of the snow, like, oh, it's so pretty. She just like bundled up in her big puffer jacket with the hood up, just like trudging through, like not even paying attention to the snow whatsoever.
I'm like, yeah, what snow?
We're all like, hey, we gotta take some pictures.
and I was just like weaving through the crowds in Times Square.
So true.
I can imagine just like a zoomed out view of how hilarious I probably looked, because I'm also very short and I wasn't wearing heels, so I probably looked shorter, just like trudging through the snow in my boots. But yeah, definitely was chilly that night too, so we'll dig into that in a moment.
Definitely. I actually saw too recently with this big snowstorm that's been sweeping the country that the show was canceled over the weekend.
Oh, I'm sure.
Of course, because everything like basically in New York was shut down.
Nobody left.
Exactly. But I did see that Tom still came out on those nights that the show was canceled and still took pictures with fans. So that was really nice and cool of him.
That's really nice. That's really nice. That changed my opinion a little bit. I'm just kidding. I'm going to talk about that in a moment too.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, no, New York was definitely shut down, and everyone was bundled up, probably reading or watching Heated Rivalry. So, according to Zoran, Mayor Zoran Mamdani. But another tip, too, is if you do want alcoholic butterbeer, go straight to the bar line. And do try to mix up your butterbeer with whiskey. Don't just like drink it. Don't just like pour your whiskey shot in your butterbeer. Make sure you stir it up. I did not, because we were just in a hurry trying to get to our seats. And I got it with whiskey. And so, was that a strong sip of butterbeer?
I bet, because I got mine with vodka. So I can only imagine how yours tasted with whiskey, especially at the top, not mixed in.
Oh, buddy. Oh boy.
Whiskey. I got the vodka. I don't remember you getting whiskey.
Yeah, I got
whiskey.
whiskey.
Did we get a double? I don't remember.
I got a double. He poured me a massive shot.
You guys got two. Yeah, something like that.
Well,
we were double
fisting because we also got the golden snitch drink, which was really good.
Yeah, because I think I just had a sip of the golden snitch.
Yeah, that was good because that was like a frozen drink. Because I think the butterbeer was not
was.
frozen. And then, the
It
Golden Stick was
was.
frozen.
I didn't want frozen because it was cold outside.
Yeah. I do wish the butterbeer had been hot.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
The hot butterbeer at the Harry Potter store in New York, though, was really good.
God.
That was not alcoholic.
That was so
but
good.
it was still really, really good.
Oh, yeah, that
But
was
you
a
know
mix-up
what?
that we had. I mean, I know you said that a few minutes ago, but long story short, Lauren and I think we thought we were wondering why that line was shorter, and of course it was because that wasn't the one with alcohol.
Yeah, so if you want alcoholic, any kind of drink while you're at the show, go to the bar. Don't go to the concessions. And at the bar, you can also get snacks too, like popcorn and candy. So you can just, if you want all of it, just go to the bar.
Go to the bar. Just go right to the bar. Elisa and I were like little alkies. And just went right to the bar. And another tip, if you are going straight to the bar, just double up. Just get 2 drinks. They'll give you 2 drinks.
They will give you 2 drinks.
Because I was a little concerned. I'm like, what if I order 2 drinks? They're like, is there someone else you're buying it for? There's only a limit of, 2 or 1 drink per person. But buy 2 drinks because you're not going to be able to get another during intermission. So it's better to just load up at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, definitely. Because I guess there is an option to order drinks from your seat, but I don't think you can order the alcoholic drinks from your seat. Mm-hmm. And also, like she said, you're just not going to have time during intermission to do anything. So at all. Yeah. Have to go to the restroom during intermission, unfortunately. Usually I don't during plays. I hold it. But this time I was like, probably because of, double fisting, I could not hold it. So we had to go to the restroom, and we barely made it back in time to get back into our seats before the play started for the second half of the play. So we definitely recommend going to the upstairs restroom. We did not know it at the time that there was an upstairs restroom, so we went to the downstairs one, which of course is the one that everybody knows about. So the line was super long, and then they're like calling over the intercom 5 minutes until the play starts, 4 minutes until the play starts, and we're like freaking out. We're like, we're nowhere near the front of the line at this point. And then finally, as it's 2 minutes, they let the last bit of the ladies who are waiting in line go into the men's restroom, because of course at that point all the men are done and are back in their seats, of course, because they don't ever have to wait in a long line.
10 seconds and they're done.
So then we ended up getting to use the men's restroom and then making it to our seats literally as the show was beginning again.
And it's funny because I was sitting there during intermission and I'm like, do I have to go? Maybe I should try. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough time. I'm a little stressed. So I stand up. I start walking out of the theater area and then towards the bathrooms. And then they said there was 3 minutes. And I'm like, nope, okay, we're holding it. So I went right back to my seat.
If you have any chance of being able to hold it, just hold it. If there's an emergency and you have to go, then just go as soon as the intermission starts. And then hope for the best. Go to the upstairs one and try and weasel your way to the front of the line, because the intermission is just not nearly long enough for all the amount of people that there are. Or they need to have more women's restrooms, because obviously we all know that women's restrooms lines are so much longer than men's.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves in life in general. Because I'm like a guy, I don't take long.
I know, I don't know what takes some people so long.
I mean, if you have a kid or something, I don't understand it either, as a woman. I'm just I don't know. Unless you have a baby whose diaper needs to be changed, but... Yeah. Other than that, why are you taking so long?
Yeah. I think that intermissions should be longer like they used to also.
Yeah, for stuff like that. Yeah, like Elisa said, with just that amount of people...
intermissions, I feel used to be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
When I was growing up going to the Fox, I remember it being a lot longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think this was literally 10, 15 minutes.
It was 10 minutes. Yeah. I swear to God, it was 10 minutes. I swear. I don't know. Bring back actual intermissions.
Agreed. Another thing that we weren't sure of either was buying merch before the show, because they did have one little stand before you go into the actual theater, and we thought that was the only one. So we're buying shirts and everything, thinking that, and wasted the time standing in line, when at the end of the show, there's a whole bigger store as you're leaving the theater where you can buy all the same things at the smaller stand plus more. So you have more options of what you're looking at. You have more time to figure out what you want because you're not pressed for time, because not before the show. So yeah, I would definitely just wait till after the show to buy merch, so that way you can spend the time that you have at the beginning, you know, getting your drinks, going to the bathroom and everything before the play starts. And then that way at the end, you can really figure out what you want to buy and not be pressed for time.
Agreed. And also, you don't have to carry your junk around with you, like in the seat, and worry about, oh, I might lose it, I might leave it behind. So agreed. There was a lot of really cool merch in there. I was surprised by the rebrand of Hogwarts. Apparently, at some point after like the final battle at Hogwarts, and they must have like rebuilt Hogwarts, they decided to rebrand because all of the houses have different logos now. They have different colors. They're more muted. They're not as colorful. Weird, but also kind of fitting because everything is more muted now.
That's true.
For us too.
True. Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know if like Hogwarts hired a design agency in London and they were like, you know what? It's too bright. It's too 90s. We got to tone it down.
Colors are out. Neutrals in.
Yeah, so I got my first Harry Potter merchandise or any kind of Harry Potter thing I have in years because I used to have the books and everything like that. But I took a test while I was in New York because Elisa made me, and I was getting she pressured. She
was like, do it now.
Me into it. So I found out I was Hufflepuff. But I've taken other tests. I mean, this one was the official one, so
that's
one
the one that
tracks.
matters. Yeah,
that's what matters. And on that note, I am also a Hufflepuff, and I'm proud.
And you know, to balance out these two Hufflepuffs, I of course am a Slytherin.
Of course. Sneaky over here.
Sneaky.
I don't like
Sneaky,
the name.
snake.
The name just sounds like lame and corny.
Okay, it does sound lame, but
so
we have a lot of cool people.
I was like, no, and then like Lauren's like, well, I'm a Hufflepuff.
Lauren Brooke was like, why are you saying no?
I'm proud.
She's like, I'm offended right now.
The name is so lame and corny.
Okay, but look, I'm just gonna derail us for just a second. Okay, these are famous Hufflepuffs, right? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson identifies as a Hufflepuff, citing the house's loyalty and kindness.
Yeah.
Rupert Grint is a Hufflepuff. Matthew Lewis, also Neville Longbottom, is a Hufflepuff. Eddie Redmayne, who also plays Newt Scamander, who is one of the most famous Hufflepuffs, he is also a Hufflepuff. And Ariana Grande.
Oh, well,
baby,
there you go, Christina.
your favorite.
I'm surprised. I would have thought she was something else.
See?
That's cool that Eddie Redmayne is a Hufflepuff and his character is a Hufflepuff. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. And I mean, Hufflepuff traits are cool, okay? They're cool. They're known as loyal, dedicated, value hard work, and they're patient.
And your dorms are
I
by
think that's nice.
the kitchen, which is very fitting for you.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
my
great.
God. Well, you're the one that's a Taurus, and it's always eating and sleeping.
You always eating. But, you know, I think it's fitting, especially for me, because they're always known to be more like the plant, like herbology, right? That's like their main class that they are most aligned with, I guess.
Right.
And I think that's fitting for me because I like my plants.
Yeah, I do I like nature and everything a lot.
Yeah.
I'm getting back into reading the book, so it's starting to click more. But I think I had, as I said in a previous episode, like, it would have been one more thing I had in common with Elisa if she met me 20 years earlier. Like 20, 25 years earlier. Then I could have I'll get back to getting to more knowledgeable about Harry Potter again. But I used to be more.
Well, that's another thing, too, is the movies don't do the other houses justice because they only focus on Gryffindor.
It's Gryffindor propaganda.
It is. It's all
I was just gonna
Gryffindor.
Say
10 points to Gryffindor. 10 points to Gryffindor.
She's like Gryffindor propaganda.
And like at the very end of the first movie, when it's about to be Slytherin to win at the end of the year, all of a sudden Dumbledore's like, no, everybody in Gryffindor gets 10 points.
I would be so pissed.
And Elisa's mad. She's like, but they were sneaking out. They were doing this. They were doing that.
They did not deserve these points.
They were rewarded for bad behavior.
They did not deserve it. It's all Gryffindor propaganda, and Dumbledore was a Gryffindor himself, so he took preferential treatment.
He's just biased
upon the Gryffindors. He's biased. He's biased. Another quick tip before I forget, if you want a physical copy of your ticket, you go to the box office before your showing, and if you go after, they're not able to print it. So if you want a physical ticket,
get it beforehand. Yeah, because we were just really disappointed to find this out because we wanted a physical ticket and we didn't know, so we went after and they couldn't print it for us. So if you want it, make sure to go beforehand. I miss the days when they would mail you your ticket instead of just emailing it, instead of all being QR codes. Like, I want a physical ticket.
Alas, the digital age. Yeah.
But speaking of digital things, obviously you can't take pictures during the show, but have your phone ready for the ending whenever because you can tell when the ending's about to come up, and you can take photos and videos when the cast comes out for their curtain call. So definitely have your phone ready for that. You can get some great pictures of the cast, and especially while Tom Felton is there, you'll definitely want to get that.
Absolutely. Okay, and so now let's talk about some of our favorite moments from the show. For me, the practical effects were definitely something to behold. One of my favorite scenes involved the trolley witch, where she extends her arms out across the train and her fingers turn into claws. And all this time, I had intentionally avoided reading The Cursed Child because I wanted to be completely surprised by the plot when I saw it in real life. And miraculously, I've somehow avoided spoilers after all this time. So that was an unexpected treat and addition to the Harry Potter lore for me. I also thought that Aidan Close's role as Scorpius was fantastic. And I loved the juxtaposition of his character being like silly and funny and kind of awkward, as opposed to Draco's, his father's seriousness and snobbery. And I also loved the friendship between Scorpius and Albus. I thought it was just so pure and so sweet to see it play out on the stage, especially with, Harry and Draco's past. I thought it was a really great full circle moment. And now I definitely want to read the actual screenplay because I know there's probably a few parts that they cut out in this version because it's a little condensed from the original version in London. So, yeah. What do y'all think? What was your favorite moment?
I was going to say, I definitely think that reading the screenplay after watching the play would probably be a better way to do it. I did read the screenplay prior to seeing the play in London, and I feel like since you are just reading like a word-for-word script, you're not really getting the visuals that you get when you read an actual novel, obviously, because it's written for a play. It's a screenplay. It's literally just taken from the play and written down and published into a novel. So it's definitely not the same as reading an actual book or reading any of the previous Harry Potter books, which is why for the longest time I was the same way. Like, I refused to read the book because I just knew it wasn't going to be the same as any of the other Harry Potter books. But then I finally did read it before seeing The Cursed Child in London for the first time. But definitely having seen it, I think reading the screenplay now would be better because then you have the visuals already in your head. Mm-hmm. And then reading it, you'll kind of just get more of that dialogue that they run through pretty fast, especially in the condensed version after seeing both versions.
Oh my God. The first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I was like, is it going to be like this the whole time?
No, that was my first thought too. Like, I really hope I was not going to go through this fast because after seeing it in London, I knew how the first part played out, and then seeing it in New York condensed, those first 10 minutes, they I swear were running through those lines. I mean, kudos to those actors for even being able to say all of that so fast. How they did that. I don't know how they did that, but
it was like they were speaking triple, quadruple time.
Yeah, it was like someone put on the 5 times speed.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, they were like, okay, welcome to your first year. Okay, now welcome to your third year. Okay, now welcome to your fourth year.
I was like, please let this not be how the whole play is. But it definitely was not. It definitely slowed down after that. Yeah, and I think they did that so that way they could take more times with more of the serious scenes. Mm-hmm. Because it didn't, even having seen the longer version, it still felt like seeing a full story. It did not feel like anything was cut out, that's what I was worried about. And I was definitely pleased with how they did everything, even though there were a lot of scenes that were cut out and condensed.
That's what I was going to ask you. I mean, spoiler alert for anybody who wants to see it. Give you 3 seconds to skip ahead. What would you say, like, the biggest scenes that were cut from the London one?
The biggest scenes that I remember being cut were all of Harry's dream sequences. So he had a lot of memories. They were like dreams, but it was really kind of more like memories that he had. Okay. And those were all cut from the condensed version. So there was like there were whole characters that ended up being cut because of that. Like all the Dursleys were cut. So like they had a really nice scene with Aunt Petunia and Harry at Lily's grave that was completely cut from the condensed version. So that was like a really touching scene that I was like, well, you at least get to see like a better side of Aunt Petunia.
That's what I was about to say. What is this? Petunia's like hero arc? Like,
kind of like
redemption story for Aunt Petunia? I don't buy it.
And then they also cut Hagrid out too because of that. So there's like a whole scene with Hagrid when Harry was a kid that they cut out. So that was sad. And then there's also a really good
I felt
scene.
like there was more to the scene where Voldemort took over the school, because I could already tell from that.
Yeah, because it was all leading up to like Voldemort's takeover, because it was like, you know, foreshadowing with Harry's scar hurting, and every time he'd wake up from one of these dreams, that's when his scar would be hurting again. And that's when Ginny would be like, oh, your scar hasn't hurt, you know, since the Battle of Hogwarts. What's going on? And so each time he woke up from one of these dreams, it was, you know, basically when Voldemort was getting close to coming back, kind of.
Yeah.
And then yeah, there was a really good scene with Draco and Scorpius, too, that they cut, which really makes me sad for this version because of Tom being in this version. I feel like that would have been really good to have that scene included in there. So there were definitely scenes that were cut, but I still feel like overall, and I mean, they have to if they condensed it into a 3-hour play versus a 5.5-hour play.
Yeah.
But I still think they did a really good job of still making it feel like a complete story, and as an audience, you wouldn't notice that you're seeing a condensed version. Like, even as someone who's seen the longer version, I still wasn't like, in the moment while I was watching it, I wasn't like, oh, they left out this part, they left out this part. I was just, you know, thinking back on it afterwards and be like, oh, yeah, they did leave out this part. But it wasn't like I felt like something was missing while I was watching it.
That's good.
So I'm seeing it again on March 1st in Atlanta.
Oh, you are? Fox. I didn't remember what date.
It's for Valentine's Day, so I wanted my fiance to see it after this. I was like, we need to go. We need to see it. So I'm interested to see if they cut any more, if it's really similar to this version.
I'm interested about that too. You have to let me know.
I will report back. And yeah, I think the next time I go to London, I'm definitely going to see the full version because I want to see all three versions.
I definitely recommend if you're ever in London or you ever have the chance to go to London to see the full version. It is 100% worth it.
Yeah, next time I go to London, definitely on my list. It was packed full last time, but I love going in the summer. So maybe next time I can go back in the summer.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, and it'd be good timing.
As far as my favorite moments of the actual play, not just talking about the differences from this one to the London one, I do, of course, love all the practical effects. I loved just seeing it in London for the first time, and I loved it again seeing it in New York. The practical effects are just amazing. They do such a great job, and they really make the magic feel real. And not to be cheesy, but seriously, they do. Mm-hmm. Of course, seeing Tom Felton reprise his role as Draco and hearing him say, Potter!
With his whole chest.
And the fight scene between him and Harry was really good. I loved all the practical effects during that and just the nostalgia of him and Harry dueling it out old school style.
Classic.
Like, scared, Potter? You wish.
Harry was really good too in this.
Yeah, Harry was really good. All the actors were really good.
Yeah.
And of course, Aidan Close was phenomenal. He played Scorpius in our showing, and he really brought that character to life. I mean, it's already kind of a hard character to play just because he has so much energy and he has to be so like silly and zany. Yeah. But he did such a great job with it. He had me laughing and crying during his scenes. Like, he just really conveyed his emotions so greatly.
And me, I'm gonna just continue. Mine probably has the most spoilers. So if you really don't want any more things to be spoiled, don't listen to my part. I was just gonna echo what both Lauren and Elisa said first. Was I really liked the actor Aidan Close as well, and Scorpius. I was definitely I didn't know what to expect because I haven't read the book at all. a tip that I would have is just to read or watch the movies 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah, and 3.
And 3, the most, if you can't get through all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just went and I had to speed and do it. Like, it was around the holidays as well. And, like, so the Harry Potter movies were on. Like, they're always on around that time. So it actually ended up working out perfectly. Yeah, I think it definitely 4, there's so many references. I mean, and then you said the part 1 and 2 of the last one.
Deathly Hallows. Yeah, just because
Deathly Hallows.
The Cursed Child picks up right after Deathly Hallows when, Harry and the gang are all adults and with their kids and everything.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I skipped 2, 5, and 6. So I think it's doable with what I did, 1, 3, 4, and 7. Just if you're on a time, if you're on a time crunch. But my favorite parts of the show besides that were the effects. Mine in particular were these writings on the wall, like the interactive ones that went through the crowd, just the effects that you could see while you're sitting down. And then they had Voldemort like walk through the crowd, and then they had the Dementors like flying. And I really appreciated that. It made it feel really magical. And then also this magic trick that I can't figure out how they did is this phone booth part.
Yeah, I still don't know how they did that.
I don't either.
That was, I'm still trying to figure out, like, well, how did they do that? But I don't want it to be spoiled because it'd ruin it. So
Same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely love the Dementors too. They were so creepy. And like you said, even scarier than they are in the movie.
Yeah, no, they were creepy. They were scarier to me.
Yeah, that was frightening.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool though. I mean, cool and
scary, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, but it was actually pretty. It's eerie and scary.
Yeah, they looked better than the movie for sure.
Yeah, no, seriously, I thought so too. And just because we're silly girls, one of my favorite parts,
silly geese,
was this Amos Diggory part where we have this inside joke. And it's just like, it's not a funny part really, because that's what
it's not even an inside joke really. This is like just an internet
really
joke
not.
at this point.
It's an internet joke.
Yeah. But and if you haven't seen the 4th one, I mean, like I said, my whole part is a spoiler. But Cedric dies in the 4th one, and then he's like, oh, "My son, that's my boy, my boy." He literally, the actor. Lisa said he even dragged it out compared to the London show. Like, he literally said it like 4 times. He said it, and he was like, just like, and I looked at Lauren. I'm trying not to look at Lauren because she's gonna make me bust out laughing. Like, and our producer, editor, they're both on each side of me, and I'm like, you guys do not get me kicked out of the show.
I know. I was like, I can't look at any of you guys right now, or I'm gonna bust out laughing. And then, when I was thinking back on it, I'm like, I definitely don't think that the actor in London dragged it out like they did in New York, because I'm like, I would have had the same reaction and like tried not laughing, but I did not have that reaction. So I'm like, I don't think he did that. I think he literally did that because they know the American audience.
I believe that.
I also remember like the whole time too, like when you mentioned that about you couldn't look at us, I remember like the whole time, because obviously I knew what was coming. I kept like looking at Lauren Brooke and be like giving her like the side eye, like, do you understand what's happening?
I was like, yes, I get it. I know what they're throwing down.
Are you picking it up? Are you picking up what they're laying down?
Staring at me. I was like, yes, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up. I know it's coming.
But overall, it was such a great experience, and people were like, you're seeing it again? And I'm like, okay, well, this is different. First of all, this is the condensed version.
It was different.
On Broadway. Second of all, it's Tom Felton reprising his role as Draco. Like, when are you ever going to get this opportunity again?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It is. And I mean, none of the other actors have talked about ever doing anything like this before. So, like, oh, we have to do this. And it was totally worth it.
Yeah, it was totally worth it.
And now to dive into all of our personal tips and advice for meeting Tom after the show. I kept seeing things online before we went saying to go after the last showing of the evening, because you'd have more of a chance to get a picture or his autograph, or just meeting him after the last evening show. But in our experience, we had much better luck after the first showing of the day. So we did do both. But after the first showing, which is the show that we went to, so we went to a 1 p.m. showing on a Sunday, and he came out pretty quickly after that one. Like, we might have only waited for maybe an hour, I would say.
Yeah, it didn't feel long.
Yeah, but after the evening show, we were probably standing out there for 2 to 3 hours before he came out.
I can
in
still
like 12-degree weather.
Yeah, I can still feel my feet frozen.
It was
my
so
feet were
cold
frozen
that day because, like we said, it had snowed that day. It was the coldest day of the whole weekend that we were there. It was the coldest day. But yeah, so I guess my thinking is he comes out faster after the first showing because he knows he has to get back in, get ready, eat, rest up before the second showing. But after the second showing, he has way more time because he doesn't have any more commitments after that.
No
so
rush,
he can take as long as he wants to come out. So I definitely recommend the first showing. And especially if you do go to the earlier showing, you're already there. So you might as well give it a try. And that's what we did. And we even spent time buying merch afterwards before we even made it back around to the stage doors to get in line.
Right.
So really,
that's true.
You have the time. And even though we were ticket holders for that show, we still ended up in the non-ticket holder line, probably because we were buying merch after the show. But I personally think that's better because in the ticket holder line,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Because I went back to go get my thing. That's another tip of mine. I had my battery pack with me for my phone, and they took it because it has. I don't know. Just be careful what you're bringing in, because you don't even. I don't know if you do have a battery for whatever. They said it has because it has a flashlight on it. I'm like, our phones have flashlights on them. I mean. But they took mine. But actually, that worked out for us because that's what happened, and we got back in. I mean, also because we got merch. But I just was gonna add that because didn't you say because you guys we had to go around that way?
Yeah, because we went back around to try and get your battery pack.
Yeah,
and then we couldn't get back in that door because that's where they had started lining everybody up for the pictures and everything. But then when we saw everyone lined up, we were like, okay, well, we might as well just get in line. But then we ended up in the non-ticket holder line because I guess we didn't come out. I don't know if there's like a separate door you come out of to get into the ticket holder line. I really don't know how you get into that line. I know it's like if you're facing the building, it was to the left, and then the non-ticket holders was to the right. But the non-ticket holders line, in my opinion, was better because you have way more of a chance to get to the front because the ticket holder line was like not as long, like width. It was more like long in like depth. So you had more people in it, but you're not going to get close to the front. Whereas in the non-ticket holder line, it was like it went longer down the side of the sidewalk. So you had more of a chance to get to the front, which is what ended up happening for us. Because when we went back around to get Christina's battery pack, we saw the line forming. We're like, oh, well, we should get in line. And then actually,
hop on in.
Actually, that's when me and our producer saw Aiden, and he was out there, and we're like, oh, cool. And we didn't get close enough to like talk to him or get any photos with him or anything, but we saw him interacting with some other fans, and he seemed super nice. And then we waited for a little bit while longer. You guys met back up with us, and then Tom came out, and
after we potty,
after you guys went to the bathroom, had a bathroom break.
Had a snack.
Yeah, after that, you guys met up with us, and Tom came out not too long after that, and we were all like right there in the front, and we got a group selfie with Tom.
All got a picture.
And even though it wasn't on our phone, we were standing close to the people that had it taken on their phone, and then after he got the picture taken with us, we had them airdrop it to us. So make sure you have your airdrop turned on and to receive from everybody, not just your contacts. So that way you can make sure you get that photo airdrop to you right away. But we actually were able to get in 2 different photos because we were standing next to 2 different groups of girls that had gotten photos. So we had 2 different options that we got. So we actually got really lucky, I think.
Definitely. And be nice to the surrounding fans, because if you be nice to them, they will give you the pictures.
I would say just to be ready, camera ready at all times. That's either taking a picture physically or jumping in a picture. Either one. Just be camera ready. If you have a taller friend, give them the task of taking the picture because that worked out in our favor with me. Because I'm the tall girly out of us, and the producer, I'm 5'6", and they're all under 5'6".
Shorties.
Yeah. So I just have my arm like extended, and even if it's not Tom, I mean, of course, that was like the main person we wanted to see, but we stopped a few actors on the way and got selfies with a couple other ones, and was able to talk to a couple of the other actors as well. So it's just like, I would say keep your phone. Do not have it
Definitely
on.
make sure you have a battery pack.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why I have my battery pack for one, was so I could have it charged. So yeah, make sure it's fully charged. Put it on do not disturb if you have to. You don't want to have somebody calling you. Just have that thing ready. If it's your phone. If not, if you want to take a separate camera, by all means do that. And then I say if you have a group of more than 2, then what we had was we kind of had an assignment for each one of us. So it was like, so Lauren, it was like she got she was trying to get signatures for us, and then we had the producer getting interviews, and then me with the camera, and then Elisa kind of just doing all the things. But yeah, just like have somebody. Just I don't know. It's like the more the merrier for that kind of thing.
Definitely.
You can get the best of 3 or 4 worlds.
Just to add something to that, but if you do have a group of people, like have one person, like you said, on phone duty. So if you're trying to get a picture and autographs, he's not going to do the same thing for the same person. So he's either going to take a photo with them or do an autograph.
Exactly.
So if you have like one person in the group has their phone ready in selfie mode, no flash, ready to take the picture, he'll take the camera or the phone from your hand to take the photo, and then you can have somebody else in the group trying to get the autographs. And then I did notice that Tom seems to be the only one to take your camera to take photos with you. All the other ones that we got photos with, like, because we did get a picture with John Skelly, who played Harry. He just had us take the selfie, and then it was just a selfie with the 4 of us plus him. So I think Tom's the only one who takes your photo to take a selfie, because he tries to get a whole big group of people, so that way everybody is more likely to get in a photo. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind too.
Right.
John Skelly was really nice.
He was so nice.
He was really nice.
Super personable.
Yes,
like chatted with everyone.
Yeah, he sat there and
I
talked
think
to
he
us for a
chatted
while.
with every single person.
He did.
Down the line.
Yeah, he did. Because I would look up and he'd still be talking to somebody, like the same group, just talking to them, signing autographs, taking pictures. He was super, super friendly.
And my tip is to turn your playbill so it's facing Tom Felton. So in true Draco fashion, he refused to sign my playbill because it wasn't facing him in the right direction. So I handed it to him with the yellow part of the playbill facing him. And he doesn't like that, apparently. So he said upside down, and then went down the line. And Elisa was able to get his signature, his autograph, because she like shoved it in his face.
Pretty much, honestly.
She like flipped it around really quick and shoved it in his face.
Because we all had it facing that same way, because we didn't know. That was one thing that I had not
we didn't know.
heard anything about. So this is a good tip for everybody out there. Like, make sure you have it facing him, right side up, because I had not heard anything about this. So we all had it apparently the wrong way, facing us. And then luckily I just happened to be lucky and be on the end of our line. So when I heard him say that to her,
so you were able
I like quickly
switch it.
flipped mine around and then like shoved it in his face, almost not shoved it in his face, but like I definitely extended my arm down the line and he signed it.
You're like, take it.
Like, please, we've been waiting for 2 hours in the freezing cold.
We were freezing. And I am not. I know Elisa was like, oh, and even Christina, because she knows, like, I'm from the Midwest, but I do not. I hate the cold. And it's like that was our day it was the coldest day, yes, but also had the thinnest of layering that day, because we're like
because we were all wearing like skirts.
So like
and
other
dresses.
times I would have, because I would have like 3 things on before that, like 2 things of tights and jeans and whatever. But that day I was just like, I don't know, trying to look nicer and all that. And then I had like 1 or 2 pair. I can have a bunch of socks on because I have my boots, my booties or whatever on. And it's like, then they get wet because of the snow. It was just freezing.
Yeah, I was like, this is how I know that you guys are true friends, because you guys stuck this out to the end
did
with
say
me.
that, yeah. She's like, wow, you guys are like sticking it out in the cold.
I know, you guys did, and I felt so bad because I was the only one that got the autograph after we all waited for so long.
It's all good. We got a picture, and I got John Skelly's autograph.
Yeah.
So I got Harry's autograph. That was cool. And I got the Trolley Witch.
Yeah, we got to meet the Trolley Witch. She was also very nice.
I'm looking at the cast. I think it's Maren Searle.
Yeah.
That's her name. But yeah, I wouldn't have cared if it was an upside down autograph.
I know.
I didn't care.
I don't understand that. Like, why does it matter?
It didn't matter. I got Sir Ian McKellen's autograph when I saw King Lear in the West End, and his is like all over the freaking page. So I didn't think it mattered, but pro tip, I guess. Pro tip.
Yeah, I really don't get why that was a big deal, honestly. That one made no sense to me.
Yeah, whatever. He was just in character, I think. We'll just say that.
I mean, to be fair, I don't blame him. That has to be exhausting coming out
I'm sure
every
it
night
is.
after each show, meeting so many fans, taking pictures, signing autographs.
Yeah.
After you're already tired from doing the show and then knowing you have to do it again the next day, every day.
And he runs out without a coat on every time.
I know, yeah. He was
never
out there
wears a
with no coat. I'm like, yeah, like, maybe you should wear a coat. It's freezing. It's in New York. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even that day, that video that I saw him when the place shut down because of the snowstorm, I don't even think he was wearing a coat then.
Jesus, dude, put a coat on.
But yeah, so even after all of that and standing in the freezing cold, waiting for hours, we still did get our photo with Tom. We got autographs from Harry and the Trolley Witch and got photos with Harry. So It was not for naught.
Not for naught.
Not for naught. And I definitely recommend waiting after the show because you will at least get something. Yeah, you're not just going to get completely no photo or no autograph as long as you stick to all of our tips that we just gave. We've lived through it for you. Stick to the tips. We've lived through it for you. So now you know, do not present your playbill upside down.
Do not. Do not. He's very persnickety about it.
Yeah.
So I had never been to New York before, so I know originally Elisa wanted to go to New York in November just because around the holidays it's just hard for everybody to be on the same page and everything. And it would have been a little bit better weather. But since I had never been during Christmas, and I believe Elisa hadn't either, we just suggested going closer to Christmas and seeing the Rockefeller tree and all the sights, the Saks Light Show, and just all the trees is really something to see. It's like I knew I wanted to have my Home Alone 2 kind of Christmas moment, just everything I've seen in the movies over the years. So, of course, Christmas in the City, we would suggest going to the Rockefeller tree. And we were able, again, since I was taller, I got a different angle, I guess. It was something that Elisa had told me. So it does get very crowded, obviously. I feel like maybe if you go right at like sunset or something, it might be a little bit less crowded, but we went a little bit later. So, I mean, nothing really you could beat about that, but we were still able to get a good picture and everything. I mean, we didn't ice skate or anything, but just plan accordingly for that if you did want to ice skate or do something like that. And then I hopped right over to the Saks Light Show, and I thought that was really pretty, and walked down to Fifth Avenue. Oh, yeah, the Christmas tree in Financial District, that was actually really close to where we were staying.
That's a really nice tree.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Honestly,
yeah, I liked
think
that
I
one.
saw that's like literally the same size as the Rockefeller tree, but it's way more accessible.
You can just
because
get
you can get closer to it. And there's like, at least every time when we went, because we passed it quite a few times since it was so close to our hotel, there was like nobody over there. So
Yeah.
you could get some great pictures.
Nobody was there. It's the financial district.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's not the touristy area. So yeah, you could get some great pictures
No.
of it. And they had like the cool like green and red lights on the stock exchange building right next to it.
Yeah, and it was by the little girl statue.
Yeah, so I thought that was a better spot to take pictures. Like obviously you have to do Rockefeller tree just to say you've done it. But I think if you're trying to get good pictures of like a nice tree, go to that one.
Mm-hmm. Even if you have gone to New York City at Christmas time, go again. Because every time you're going to have a unique experience, you're going to see something different. Even if you have seen the same, I now have pictures of the Rockefeller tree throughout the years, but it's different every time, and it's a fun experience every time. So definitely would recommend going to Columbus Circle Christmas Market. Bryant Park Christmas Market is fine, but it's overhyped and it's really expensive. Whereas Columbus Circle Market has a lot more food options and a lot of really cool vendors, and the shops are a lot more affordable too. So if you want to pick up a ornament or a souvenir or hot sauce like me, I would recommend going to Columbus Circle Christmas Market.
Definitely agree. This is my first time going to New York at Christmas time, like Christina said too. And this is definitely a bucket list thing that I want to do. Like, I feel like everybody has to see New York at Christmas time. And yeah, I remember just seeing like all these videos on Instagram about Bryant Park. Like everyone's like, it's the best Christmas market. It's so great. All the food is so good. And then we got there and we're like, where's the food at? Like, we could not find any food there. And then we went to the Columbus Circle one and there's like food everywhere. The shops were way more affordable, like you said. I don't know. I think that one, because it's not, you know, hyped up on Instagram, it was just, there was less people there. So you could actually get to the souvenir shops better, get in line for food. Yeah, definitely recommend that one over Bryant Park.
Absolutely.
And any time of year, there's always sights to see in New York City. And we were able to at least knock a few of them off of our list. So we went to Central Park. Well, that was a cute little wholesome day. We met up with Elisa's sister-in-law and we got some pictures right by the bridge. And yeah, it's huge. I know that I read an article recently that said they're going to stop the horse carriages and everything. And then we walked by the memorial where they had John Lennon. And yeah, they just, you know, it's New York. They always have performers and this and that. And I got a hot dog with Lauren Brooke. And that was the only hot dog I got while I was there. We have that on video while they're announcing the Ghetto Olympics in Central Park. I don't know what that's about, but
What was that?
I still don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment in New York, that's for sure.
Never. You know what I noticed though? Where was the naked cowboy?
I know. I thought about that too after work. I'm like,
I thought about that too.
this is my this is actually my third time in New York. I have not seen this naked cowboy.
And you've never seen him?
Where is the naked cowboy?
That's crazy.
I saw naked. Okay, so this was my like 6th or 7th time in New York in total, and I've seen naked cowboy almost every time I've gone.
I have never seen him.
It's a Lisa curse. Because
Except for the business trip, because I wasn't in Times Square on a business trip. But where was Naked Cowboy? Did he retire?
I was about to say, is he still even a thing? Is he still around?
I know. I don't know.
I'm gonna Google that. His name is Robert John Burke, better known as Naked Cowboy. He's an American street performer who regularly sings in New York City's Times Square. He is also regular in the streets of the French Quarter during Mardi Gras.
Oh, I haven't
He
seen
wears
him in New Orleans
only
either.
cowboy boots, a hat, and white briefs, with a guitar strategically placed to give the illusion of nudity. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio, and he's 55 years old. He has a spouse, Patricia Burke, the naked cowgirl.
Oh, so she does it too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think my mom saw the naked cowgirl. And I think my old roommate from back in the day, she saw him before. Or she saw her.
Oh my God. Singer, songwriter, former political candidate.
What?
Did he run? Oh no. Oh no. He's really toxic. Oh no.
That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, are we surprised?
No.
I don't know, but he was arrested in 2021 for panhandling in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we also visited Times Square.
Another thing that we apparently were there the weekend of SantaCon, and they kept making it seem like Santas were going to be like everywhere. Like they're like, oh, you're not going to be able to walk the streets of New York without being trampled by Santas. And we literally saw like maybe like 20 Santas the whole time. We're like,
yeah, it wasn't,
it
bad.
wasn't bad.
We were like, is this a ploy to get people not to come this weekend or something?
Well, I mean, when I went to San Francisco, it was like that. But I think New York's so big. I mean, I don't know. No, San Francisco's big too. Maybe it was like the areas we were in. I don't freaking know.
Maybe it was condensed in like
Right.
one area.
Yeah, I think it was condensed in one area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love seeing Times Square. It was crazy. Like when it was on a Saturday night, I was like, "Wow, that's when it's crazy." Yeah, because we walked through it a couple times during the day and stuff, and it was crowded, but not like on a Saturday night in December, and like I was drunk, so it was really fun. I thought it was really fun. I was like, "It's so pretty, the lights."
I'm just like, let's get
She's like a little
here.
toddler, like, wow. And then one looks like the mom, like, come on, let's go.
We gotta get out of here.
And it's
gonna get worse.
Oh, and you guys, at midnight, actually a little bit before, because it was actually like 11:57 p.m. They do art. They do the visual arts, like, and have them displayed on all the billboards and everything. So if that's something you're interested in on the weekends and everything, I think they do it every night. But just to be sure, but I know that was for sure a Saturday night that we were there. But yeah, that was really cool. The producer and I snuck out to get some footage and look at that. And of course, the night we wanted to take pictures at Times Square was also the Harry Potter night. Again, really, really cold. That's all I remember from that as well.
Yeah, we're like, we can't even look cute in these pictures because we're just all bundled up with our big puffer jackets. It's like, I'm not unzipping this for the picture. I do not care. It was so cold. Like, New York is definitely a different kind of cold.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of cold. Yeah. It's the wind that gets you.
Yeah, it was the wind. It was the wind for sure.
We also went to Macy's, which is something I always like to do every time I go to the city, especially at Christmas. I always like to pick up an ornament there and look at all the trees that they've decorated. It's like
huge.
The biggest Macy's.
The biggest Macy's.
It's got to be the biggest Macy's.
Yeah.
It's the OG Macy's. It still has the original escalators, like from probably the 1910s, 1920s. It's like a wooden escalator. I love the Macy's.
It's like, what, 9 floors?
I think it did, because we had the 9th floor as a bathroom, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I remember that either.
How many floors?
I remember it was so hard to find
12.
the bathroom. Oh, wow, 12. Okay. But yeah, I remember it was incredibly hard to find the bathroom.
Yep. And the escalators are from the 1920s.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get footage of that. I had never seen them.
Yeah, I'd never seen a wooden
really
escalator
cool.
before. That was cool.
I think it's the oldest in the country.
I had to do some light shopping while we were there, so the Macy's has everything.
It did.
And we're right by. We walked past Madison Square Garden. I know too. Yeah, in that area.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because that was that one cool train station that had like the cool escalator.
Yeah, that train station. Yeah,
that was a really nice
I thought about
station.
that because of the escalators.
Yeah, and then there was a cool tree over there too that you saw, Christina, that I didn't even see. I saw your picture later. I was like, where was that tree? But it was like right by Madison Square Garden.
It's so pretty. I just love it.
I know, everything's so pretty there at Christmas time. Like, you could just be.
It is.
Yeah, you don't even have to really be doing anything. You can just be walking and seeing all the decorations everywhere.
Yeah. And I did not see any rats, so thank God, because I am definitely, anybody who knows me knows I don't care how big or small it is. If it has that nasty tail, or even if it doesn't, if it's in the rodent category, I can't mess with it. No. So I was so glad that that wasn't tainted by my first memory of New York. My second one can be tainted, but not the first.
I still have not seen a rat while I've been there.
That's good.
I haven't either.
That's awesome. I guess more people who like live there or like go there for longer periods of time.
I've never seen one there. I've seen a guy walking around with his pants around his ankles, but I haven't seen a rat there.
Yeah, I've seen human feces on the ground, but not a rat.
or in a bucket. Didn't you see the bucket?
Yeah, I saw a bucket of frozen crap.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally frozen turds.
That was so disgusting.
Shit soup.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It was disgusting. Okay. We also, on a more wholesome note, went to the Harry Potter store.
Yes, and it's the
Biggest
biggest Harry Potter store
Harry Potter merch, yes.
in the world, which I was surprised by. I mean, I guess not surprising because New York has the biggest everything apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, so much merch in there. Oh my gosh. We were like lost. We all just like lost each other for a minute there because we were all just like looking at all the things, meandering. But yeah, the best butterbeer, the hot butterbeer.
Oh, so good. The hot butterbeer. And then I got a butterbeer cupcake.
That was really good. And then
You got one too,
I got a pumpkin pasty. And that was really good.
Oh, you get the pumpkin pasty.
Yeah, that was really good. It was warmed up too. Yeah, that was good.
So good.
It was warmed up too. What else did you buy from there? What merch? I forgot.
What didn't we buy?
Yeah, what didn't we buy? I got 2 mugs, which I always kept saying throughout the whole time.
Let me get my list out.
Yeah, during the trip, I was like, I'm not going to buy a mug because we don't need any more mugs. Like, I haven't bought a mug in years, actually, because we don't need any more mugs, but I could not help myself. Yeah. I found this really cool Slytherin mug, of course, that I had to get. I've never seen one like it before. It was like clear, and you can use it for hot or cold drinks, and it had the Slytherin emblem on it. My other mug has like the new Harry Potter logo on it with the lightning bolt and the Niffler, and it has like 2 other things on it too. So I got 2 mugs and ornament, of course, because you can't not buy an ornament at Christmas time. Me and Lambert bought so many ornaments on this trip.
We bought like 10 ornaments.
And
we have a problem.
I got 2 of the Mina Lima prints because they had this whole Mina Lima like section of the store, which was like where I got lost in because they were all so cool. But I got like a Hogwarts print and then a New York one that had like the Harry Potter store, and then it has like Harry flying over New York City. So I thought those were both really cool.
Those are really cool. And the artists, were they the creative directors or designers from the movie? Was that the backstory?
Yes, they are the creative artists from the movie. So like they did all like any kind of like imagery that you see in the movies was done by them. Like all the wizard wheezes, all that stuff. Like basically, yeah, any of the art from the movies they did. And then they also did the Harry Potter books, the illustrated versions, like the newer ones that came out.
Right.
So they did all those too. I think they have since ended their contract with Harry Potter, so I don't think they're continuing on with doing those books anymore. So I think they did like the first 3 or 4 they illustrated, and then they're not doing any more after that. But yeah, their prints are all really cool. You can actually go on their website too and look at some other of their like prints like that were not as mass produced,
like special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mina Lima. That's so cool. They have a storefront too in London.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh, cool. Next time I go, I definitely want to go check that out too.
It's so cute.
Yeah, their art is so cool.
I love their branding.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Oh, Frankenstein.
They did Frankenstein?
They have a illustrated edition, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they're very talented. I think it was like actually a couple that created this company together.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
This is cool. Speaking of art, we also visited the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art. This was my first time at MoMA, actually.
Yeah, MoMA was really
interesting.
Cool. That was my first time there, too. And we actually got to see Van Gogh's Starry Night.
Yes, that was really
highlight.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with
so, yeah,
that.
we saw 2 of Van Gogh's paintings, the Starry Night and the Olive Trees. Both of those were really cool to see in person.
There was also a Dali painting, the Persistence of Memory, also known as the Melting Clocks, which is how I know it as.
Okay.
And then Andy Warhol's Campbell's Soup. That was another highlight for me.
Yeah, another exhibit that was there when we went to the MoMA was Ruth's Asawa, her exhibit. And I really liked that.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was a really interesting exhibit. It was very unique and different. It had like a lot of like wire, like sculptures and hangings and like just a lot of different like shapes and stuff that I thought were really cool.
Yeah, I liked the sketches too that were inspired by nature.
Oh, yeah.
There was some like florals. I thought those were really cool.
Yeah. So I really liked her work, and I honestly had never heard of her before this exhibit. So.
I hadn't either. So that was a nice little treat to encounter.
Yeah.
Okay, and now let's move on to our food tour of New York City and our bite of the week. We have a special edition that is a retelling of all of our food adventures.
Our multiple bites, because we basically were just eating the whole time.
We ate the whole time. It was amazing. So we started out with Beauty and Essex, which Christina found for us. Did you find that on Instagram?
Yeah, it was Instagram. It was just really hard to find something that wasn't Italian, which was no shade. It's just I already knew that. I knew we already had a reservation at Delmonico, so I just didn't want to overdo. And the proximity to the reservations, I didn't want to have Italian and Italian. So I was looking at things, and I just kind of looking on Instagram, and I found that. It was really nice. It's just the fact that we walked from our hotel because I just didn't realize. I had it in my Google Maps and I did not set it to walking or subway when I reserved it. So I was like, oh, it's like 7 minutes away. And yeah, that was a whole thing.
30 minutes later.
But no, that was one of my favorite places we went. It was really trendy. I had a good variety. They had like small, but we shared a lot of things. Yeah, we had shareable appetizers, kind of like tapas. I mean, it wasn't like a Spanish tapa place.
It was shared
but
plates.
shared plates. Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite things there, and this is surprising for me because I don't normally eat tomato soup, but they had these little mini grilled cheese paired with these like tiny little like spoons full of tomato soup, and that was amazing. Yeah. We should have just got like 6 of those.
We should have. That was so good. Like I was like, can I just have a bowl of this tomato soup and just fill it up with these little grilled cheese sandwiches? Because this is so good.
So good.
Yeah, those are good. I liked the fish. I think we got salmon. I don't know. I know we got some kind of fish.
Something had caviar, and I did not
that
like
was
it.
a
I think that was the lobster roll.
Oh.
Yeah, the lobster roll.
I think Elisa and
really
I
good.
shared those.
Yeah.
They desecrated the lobster roll with caviar.
The drinks were really good, too.
Yeah, the drinks there were really good. All around, it had a very cute vibe in there, like you said.
Yeah.
And the coolest thing about it was at the end, they gave us a free Uber back to our hotel, which was nice since we walked 30 minutes
that
to get
was nice.
Yeah. That was nice. And that kind of made up for me making my mistake of doing that. So I was like, okay, see, we get
walking through Chinatown at like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh my God. And it just smelled like a fish market. Like there were nothing on the stalls, but it still just smelled like fish.
Yeah. Well, we are laughing about it later. It wasn't funny in the moment, but it's like something you laugh at later.
At least it wasn't as cold that night as it was.
True.
No, it felt
the
pretty
other
good that night.
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest.
true.
Yeah, it actually felt.
I mean, in comparison.
Yeah, in comparison, like it was not that bad. So.
Yeah.
And then at least we got the free ride back, so it made up for it.
Yeah, free ride was.
That was
really
a nice
helpful.
treat.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a speakeasy style as well. When you come in, I feel like it would look like a record store.
It's a pawn
Yeah,
shop.
Yeah, it looked like a pawn shop.
It looked like a pawn shop, yeah. And then they'll open this door, and then you walk up this staircase with the chandelier, and we got a table upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cozy, very intimate setting. And then I made a reservation at Delmonico's because every time I've been in New York, I've said that I was going to go to Delmonico's, and I haven't yet. It's the birthplace of the Baked Alaska. And I don't know what it is about Baked Alaska, but ever since I was a kid, I heard about Baked Alaska in like movies and books and The Sims. And I always wanted to know what it tasted like. So that was the birthplace of the Baked Alaska. In 1867, so the dessert was invented to celebrate the U.S. acquisition of the Alaskan territory. So yeah, I wanted to know what it tasted like, but of course, I wanted to try the steaks too. And I will say they did not disappoint. What did we get? Steak frites, Elisa?
Yes, and it was amazing.
Yeah, we got steak frites.
That
it was like
steak
butter.
was so good. Yeah, it was like butter. You could just cut into it. You didn't even need a steak knife. You could cut into it like a butter knife.
No.
It
Wow.
was so good.
It was so good.
I've become more of a steak person now, but I've never been like a huge steak person. Like it has to be really good for me to enjoy
me
it.
neither.
And this one was amazing. Probably like the best steak I've ever had, actually.
It was so good.
Wow.
I think it's the best steak I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like some people would listen to this and be like, oh, there's another steakhouse that's better, snobby about it. But like, that was delicious.
It was. And it was
honestly,
priced really well for lunchtime.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like $50 for lunch.
Yeah.
For the steak.
It was good.
Steak
It
frites.
was a decent price.
Yeah.
You might as well get steak frites because you get a side.
Yeah. But the steak honestly didn't even need the sauce. Like the sauce did add to it.
We didn't need the sauce.
Like I think we got a peppercorn sauce, but you really didn't need the sauce.
No. Those fries were good too.
They were really good.
And of course, the baked Alaska was interesting. It was not what I expected. I'm not a big banana person. I don't know if, anyone is familiar with it, but it's kind of like a layered cake, kind of like a cake. But it has ice cream and meringue and banana. I don't know where the banana was. Was the banana in the ice cream or the cake?
I think it was in the ice cream, like in the meringue, maybe.
I think. I don't know, but it has kind of a banana-y flavor to it.
But it actually wasn't
but
overpowering.
It's not overpowering.
No,
it's not.
Because usually anything that's flavored banana, that's all you can taste.
Yeah.
But this had a very wide variety of flavors to it. It was definitely unique. I mean, I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
It had berries with it also.
Yeah, it did.
Right?
And it had some kind of like cream too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like drizzled over
it. Had
it.
like a cream around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you like took a bite and you had every single flavor in the spoon, oh my God.
Yeah, that was the way to do it.
Like all of them together is just, I can't explain it. I really can't. You have to try it. Next time listeners, when you go to New York, go to Delmonico's and try the baked Alaska so you can say you've done it.
Yeah, I definitely have to go back.
You're like in Ratatouille when he's like, you need to take this bite and then take it with this and have the flavors combined.
Yes, that's
Magnifique. Yeah, I did not get steak, which I kick myself now. I got the Tucci chicken parm, and it was really good. I mean, I feel like nothing you would get there is bad at all. But, It is just the way they described it. I'm just like, why didn't I get the steak? But the wine was really good as well. And I just knew, I already knew it was a big deal the way Lauren was describing it. But when there was a whole tour group that stopped and took pictures in front of it, I was like, oh, okay. This is something to see,
And it was just very upscale and classy inside.
Yes.
And I always love eating at nice restaurants where you get the 5-star service.
Right.
I even got a free coffee at the end.
Oh yeah, you did. You were special.
No one else got one except
I was
me.
like, why didn't they give you 2 things that were I don't know, complimentary?
I think it was just the coffee, but it might have been because the reservation was under my name.
Right.
Or maybe because you ordered the dessert and it goes with the dessert. I don't know. But yeah, you got this special coffee.
It was really good. It was a little espresso.
Another restaurant we went to for brunch, we went to Cafe Luxembourg, which I think we'd mentioned this before in a different episode, but that was featured in When Harry Met Sally, not the infamous scene, but the other diner scene. So that was just a cute, classic New York style restaurant that gives very New York vibes. French inspired food. So that was very cute brunch that we had. And then another restaurant that I really wanted to go to was McGee's Pub, because it is the inspiration for McLaren's in How I Met Your Mother. And they had a bunch of How I Met Your Mother pictured on the wall, How I Met Your Mother specialty drinks, cocktails, a lot of sayings written on the walls. So that was really cool for me because I love How I Met Your Mother. And it definitely did look like McLaren's in there. I can definitely see
it did.
Where they got the inspiration from. So that was super cool.
It did. And really affordable.
Yeah, the food was
really
super affordable. The drinks were definitely affordable. Out of all the places we went to for drinks,
yes, definitely.
I think that was the cheapest place.
It was. I think everything was between $12 to $15 for a drink, whereas every other place was $20 to $25.
Exactly, and the drinks were good too. Right. So I definitely recommend. Yeah,
they were strong too.
They were, and it wasn't not far outside of Times Square. It was in what you said, the Hell's Kitchen area.
Yeah, I was in Hell's Kitchen. So it was a little off the beaten path, and you could tell there were actually a lot of locals there.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like a lot of locals coming in for grabbing some drinks after work or just meeting up with friends. That definitely seemed like a spot that locals would go to.
Yeah, we sat down immediately.
Yeah,
didn't have to
that's
wait.
true.
Yeah, it was a really good spot. Had like an old school bar, like a Cheers kind of vibe too, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That was fun. So I'm definitely glad we did that.
And just a few quick hits for more like street food style bites. I always recommend going to Joe's Pizza. There's several locations in the city, and I know New Yorkers are very passionate about their pizza, and everyone thinks there's a best pizza in New York. But I personally love Joe's Pizza. So Elisa and I popped in and got a couple slices.
Oh, yes. It was so good.
Pepperoni, and was it the white pizza?
Yeah, I think we got the white pizza with spinach, maybe. I think that's what I got.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. It was really good too.
And then pepperoni. Yeah, it's
classic
delicious.
pepperoni.
It's huge.
It's
like
huge.
The pizza that you see in like movies, like legitimately.
And I love New York pizza because you can legit just go get a slice of pizza. Like I feel like anywhere else you have to order, a whole pizza. And it's like sometimes you just want a slice of pizza.
Pie.
So that's the best part about New York pizza. And then, Joe's Pizza for sure. Very good. Definitely recommend. And also Liberty Bagels.
Yes.
That's another thing that New York is, always known for, bagels. But
So
Liberty
good.
Bagels, like their cream cheese spread that they had was insane. It looked like the ice cream counters where they have like all the different flavors of ice cream. It was like that,
gelato.
but with
It looked
cream
like
cheese. It was crazy.
It was so good.
They had like sweet ones, savory ones, anything you could think of. I think
I'm still thinking about it. The chive.
Yeah. I think I got
chive.
everything but the bagel, or everything bagel.
Me too.
With jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That's what I got.
like a bacon, egg, and cheese inside. And then the avocado cream cheese, which was really good. Yes.
I got that. Everything exactly the same, but I got chive. Yeah, chive cream. That was so good. Massive bagel, too.
They were massive.
Like massive. The
and
sandwich.
They also have
huge.
pizza bagels, which we got one to share.
That was good.
The three of us did.
Yes.
I had, we all three shared it.
It's legit
So
like,
good.
I was like, this is amazing. Like, I did not think that they would actually do this, but it's like the pizza bagel bites that you used to get when you were a kid, but like a legit bagel, like actually done right.
And real.
It was real.
Yeah,
it was so good.
done right.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
And I forgot what I got for my bagel. I think it was like an onion and I don't remember. It was good though. And the worker was really friendly and helped out like any questions.
He was so
He
nice.
was so
I was gonna
nice.
say that. As a side note, I think New Yorkers, I know I've been the least out of all of us, and I was only there for 4 days. But they get a bad rep. I feel like they were not I don't know. I think the East Coast in general kind of gets a bad rep because I've been out in LA a lot more than the East Coast, and there's some rude people out there. So I don't know. That's all I can say. As collectively, I can say I've probably been out in LA like 4 months total because I had a stint where I was out there for 3 months, and then along with all the other trips I've done, and I don't know. It's just a little more directness, just a more urgency, but the rudeness, no. I had very helpful people up there, and I had people open the door for me and everything.
Yeah, it's like they're just in a hurry. They're trying to get to where they need to go, but they're not mean.
No, they're helpful.
Yeah, they're very helpful. Like we had, the bagel place was very helpful because we had
Very
a lot of
helpful,
questions because it was very overwhelming with how many cream cheese,
Yeah,
how many options
it
they had in
was.
general. So he answered all of our questions. And then I remember at one point we were confused on the subway because it was really confusing on what line we needed to get on. And this guy was like, "Oh, where are you trying to go?" We told him, and he was like, "Oh, you need to go on the other side." And so he didn't have to stop and help us out, but he did.
No, not at
So,
all.
yeah, I think
And he was on his way up the stairs.
he was like he just like called out like, "Oh, where are you trying to go? Oh, you need to be on the other side."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I definitely think they get a bad rep.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I am a big fan of Chelsea. So anytime I'm in New York, I try to make it over to Chelsea Market because it's a food hall with just tons of options. Doesn't matter what you're in the mood for, you're going to find something there. And if you're with a group of people, you've got options and everyone can pick and choose what they're in the mood for.
I was really wanting sushi that whole day. And since Lombard does not like sushi, we couldn't actually go to a sushi restaurant. But since we're at Chelsea, like she said, everybody can be happy because there's a little bit of something for everybody. So I went to the lobster place there, and that's actually what it's called, and got a tuna belly roll that was really good. Definitely recommend that. And it was priced really well too. I think it was like $10. So definitely recommend. It was a good little free dinner, hold me over kind of thing.
Yeah, we had it as like a little snack.
Yeah.
I went to Los Tacos, and I'm pretty sure I just got carne asada tacos, and then I got like their hot sauce on it, and it was so good.
I remember that hot sauce
So
was
good. And
super
also
Spicy.
Hot,
Yeah.
very hot. Even for me, I love hot sauce.
Yeah, if Elisa's saying it, I don't know your heat tolerance, but I know Elisa's. No,
Oh, I got a high
it's not
tolerance.
shade. I just don't
tolerance.
know. But okay, so if y'all are saying that, then I couldn't have handled it.
I know I'm white, but I got a high tolerance. Like,
I just haven't been around you eating stuff like that.
I will eat jalapenos out of a
Yeah.
jar.
Oh, you do
for
like
midnight
jalapenos.
snacks.
Yeah, you do.
She,
Because
yeah.
they were
the high
shocked
tolerance.
Psycho.
when I started having jalapenos, they were like, "What?" Like, it was so funny. I was
Yeah,
like,
because we used to always have to
jalapenos
get them on
now.
the
They were-
side for you
Yeah.
in the cheese dip.
They have a higher heat tolerance than me, and it's sad because I'm black.
Yeah, you would have died if you had taken a bite because
They
that hot
like it,
sauce
but-
was so hot.
That's
It was
great.
hot.
Yeah, I took a bite. I was like, whew.
The cool thing about it is it was very authentic because no one spoke English. Like I had to
Oh.
order almost in Spanish.
wow.
Like I had to pull out my old Spanish teachings.
Oh.
That's how you know
from
it's going to be
college
good.
and
Yeah.
order.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, even though it's in a gentrified like
It was,
market,
yeah.
like let's be
Oh,
real,
yeah,
Chelsea
definitely.
market is very much like that.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the authenticity of the tacos.
Yeah.
And it was really
And I had a
good.
good margarita there.
Yeah, you did.
And then one other place that we went to, I think this was actually before Chelsea Market, we went to Starbucks Reserve
Mm-hmm.
where you can get alcoholic beverages, which I've never
Yeah.
had a Starbucks
Yes.
alcoholic beverage before. So that was a new treat. We were able to get espresso martinis. And since it was the holidays,
Mm-hmm.
we got an eggnog martini. Me and Lauren Brooke did. And of course, Christina
Right, I was gonna
got
say,
a
didn't I got the
peppermint.
espresso martini?
Well, we all got
Oh, no, I
espresso
got the
martinis,
peppermint. I
but
got the
you got
peppermint.
you got peppermint.
Nastiness.
Because you nasty.
They are so against it. Yeah. I had to be the oddball.
Yeah, you
if
did.
our producer would have come with us to that, we would have been.
It would have
She
been 2
agrees
and
with
2.
me on the mints. These ones, they just do
Disgusting.
not agree with the mint flavor, and I
Nope.
somehow I'm gonna change their mind sometime. I'm gonna
Never.
sneak some stuff in to some chocolate brownies or something. I'm not gonna make. No, I can't tell you my method, but I'm gonna sneak. It's gonna sneak up.
And the closest you can get for mint chocolate for me is Andy's Candies, and that's it.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god.
But the eggnog martini was very good.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I don't mind eggnog. Sometimes it could just get too heavy. But
It
I
can get too
get
heavy.
too heavy.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't drink 2 of those or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
no,
That would be too much.
no,
Yeah.
no, definitely not. Yeah.
I'm also kind of odd. I've realized I heat my eggnog up, but a lot of people just drink it
I
cold.
like it warm too.
Thank you.
Cold.
I
just
don't mind
seems-
it warm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my
cold just
God.
seems weird.
Yeah.
Do
no.
we have something like that at Botanical? I swear I had a eggnog something at Botanical Garden and it was warm. I don't know.
I don't know.
Apparently, a lot of people drink it with ice, and I think that's weird
No.
because it's like milk.
Yeah, that is
with
weird.
ice.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I know people
Yeah,
who
no, I
drink
think that's kind
No,
of weird.
milk with
hot.
ice,
No, it's
which is
hot,
also
yeah.
weird.
It should just be room temperature or hot, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yes, it's better hot with a little sprinkle of nutmeg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nutmeg.
I
Mhm.
agree.
And then, if you're feeling a little extra, you could put some like whiskey in it too,
Oh, I only drink it. With
You're like, I
whiskey.
only do that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or rum.
Or
Yeah,
rum, yeah.
right.
Like
Yeah, some rum.
Some spiced rum. Mm-hmm.
Some spiced rum and egg. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
That's the only way to drink it.
I actually didn't get any eggnog this year or like this past holiday season.
Oh, I'm
I
actually
did
surprised.
not get eggnog until like January 2nd.
Oh, wow.
And I had it unfortunately cold, and I was very disappointed.
Oh, that is sad.
I went to Hobnob in Peachtree City,
Oh.
and I got their
Oh,
eggnog
did
drink,
they
and I
serve
was
it to you
expecting
cold?
it to come out with crushed ice, this much, a whole like cup of crushed
Oh,
ice. So
no.
I had like 2 sips.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Very disappointing.
That is disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I won't ever get it there then.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I went to Trader Joe's and I bought their pre-made eggnog and I took it home and I made myself a glass at home that was hot.
There you go. And you probably got the whole bottle for cheaper than what your cocktail cost.
Yeah, definitely.
The desserts are really good. They're huge at Starbucks. I think I got a cookie or something.
Oh yeah,
But they were there was a lot of, there's just things
you
that
got
are
some mint crap.
Why is it all crap?
Yeah, because I was about to share.
You got like a mint cookie.
Yeah, because I was about to share it with you.
No, you. Oh, okay, yeah. I think you got some. I got something not shareable with Elisa.
Yeah, because I was about to share it with you, and then you were like, "Oh, well, I want the mint." I was like, "Ugh, never mind."
Yeah, I think I got 2 things. I don't remember, but I feel like there was just things that you can get there at that store. You know, at the Reserve. At the roastery that you can get that you cannot get anywhere else, you know? So that's what's unique and special about it.
Yeah, they definitely had more like dessert options. And what did they have that we sampled too? It was like their cold
Oh yeah, I forgot about
whiskey or something. But
yeah,
it wasn't
it
actually
was whiskey
alcoholic.
cold brew.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
I don't think it was alcoholic. I think they just used whiskey barrels.
Yeah. But it tasted actually really good.
Like brew it. It was good.
Yeah. And I don't normally like
good.
cold brew just like straight. Like I need cream. But that one actually tasted good.
Mm-hmm. It was good. There's a lot of cool gifts there. Yeah, I always make it like a priority to go to Starbucks Reserve in Chelsea any chance I can. I think that was my third time.
Yeah, because it's like right
there.
Across from Chelsea Market. So if you're going to Chelsea Market, you might as well just go hit up the Starbucks Reserve too.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was a lot easier to get in there than Chicago. I'll say that. Chicago was difficult to get into.
Oh, really?
Yes. It was impossible. I mean, I don't know, especially in the summer. Maybe in an off season, but I don't know.
The thing I was going to say is I think Starbucks Reserve in the summer is easier to get into in New York than Christmas. It was mobbed.
And then we quickly, just to glaze over, we did go to this Christmas bar. It was called Mean Fiddler.
It was like all you could drink.
Yeah, we did like a dinner and drinks for like kind of like a package thing.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good deal. And they actually did get your drinks out pretty fast because I thought that the catch would be like, oh, they're going to give you like one drink every like 2 hours. But no, actually,
that's a scam.
Yeah, but no, as soon as you got done with your first drink, they would already be there like taking your next order. So I will give them that. It was just very loud in there. And
it was very loud.
I'm at least an old person.
We're old.
So
I want to talk to people. I don't want to listen to the...
Yeah, that was just something that I had bet on because it's just so hard to get into that. Yeah, just a tip, if any listeners do want to go during the holiday season, it snuck up on us actually. Like Elisa had advised because her sister-in-law said 21 days in advance, and you know, Lauren and I are like the most planners out of us, but it was just like it was too early or too late. I feel like because it was like 30 days in advance when we were looking at stuff, and I'm like, okay, it's too early, and then right around the corner Thanksgiving happened and all that, and then I don't know, before you knew it, it's like 10 days or so.
And some of the places too, like you actually do have to know someone to get in.
Oh,
like it is still exclusive. Like
I believe that. Yeah.
Some of these like really cute, trendy bars, cocktail bars and restaurants you see on Instagram, you actually cannot get into because they block them out.
I believe that. I totally believe that. Yeah, especially like if you're like influencers or like certain celebrities and things like that. Yeah, I could see that. So, you know, took a chance. It wasn't all bad, but it was loud.
yeah, it was pretty good. The nachos were great.
Yeah, those nachos were really good.
And the mac and cheese was really good.
Yeah, I remember the mac and cheese was good.
The mac and cheese was good. I think it was buffalo chicken.
Yeah, because I tried yours. It was really good. And the drinks were good too.
They were good. They were not very strong, which is good. I didn't want to get like trashed or anything. I was just there to sip and eat.
Yeah. That's all for this week's Yap. So I hope you enjoyed our special New York episode. We definitely enjoyed recapping it and hope you had as good of a time as we did.
If you had fun with us, please rate and review the podcast. It helps us out big time.
And follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, and Threads at Yap About It Pod.
And look forward to an exclusive interview with an actress from Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, the Trolley Witch, and it'll be live soon.
Until next time.